Hey everyone, it is fan reactions time. It was Norwich City 0, Liverpool Football Club 3. The opening day of the 21-22 season started with a bang for the mighty Reds. Goals from Diogo Jota, from Bobby Firmino and from Mohamed Salah as well, and 2 assists for Mo as well. Technically, if you count the miscontrol for Jota's, it's fine. Apparently the Fantasy Premier League site have, and that's good enough for me. Right, yes, get your reactions into the game in the live comments here on YouTube. It's members only chat, so yeah, if you want to join up at any tier, it's a Redmen membership, then you can do, and you can get your comments in. If you want to talk to me, please feel free, just put Mate at the start of your comments. I know you're talking to me and not chatting amongst yourselves, which you're more than welcome to do. I'm going to take some comments after that from Twitter, and then I'll be back to the live comments as well. I just want to say welcome aboard to Chris Diggins, Brandon Brown and Raul Gonzalez, who've all joined as Wonder Kid, Cult Hero and First Teamer respectively here. But yeah, Ben Pryor with the first comment said, so good to be back, loved it, thanks guys. And yeah, I mean, Brian Glow there saying, so happy to see Virgil and Matip get a clean sheet on their first game back. And that's massive. Absolutely massive. It shouldn't be understated. It is, honestly, it makes it feel like last year was just this mad fever dream. Like as if Liverpool would have to go through those kind of situations. It's so unrealistic that you can only chalk it up to some sort of crazy nightmare. Virgil was for sound. It was just good to see him back in. I thought Joel Matip was outstanding. I thought he was really excellent today. It's mad. I think they tried to target Joel a bit, particularly in the first half, and he dealt absolutely with everything. There's a couple of times where he had to be the covering centre half, and obviously he doesn't. He's of our 4 centre halves, he's got the least pace of all of them. So a couple of times when he was right at the, actually he wasn't quite right at it because his positional sense is so good that he did just go and snuff things out. I thought he was the best of our 2 defenders, centre halves today. But really, Virgil van Dijk's been out for 9 months with a very, very serious, potentially career-ending injury. I'm just made up to have him back. No slight on his performance. He was really good. They both were really good. Liverpool defended brilliantly. They got a clean sheet. Absolutely amazing. Right, okay. Let's have a look then. Ashley Frith says, so happy with that. Mo looked so sharp. Jota, just a goal scorer. VVD and Matip Hart missed them together. Tsimikas for 90% of the game was brilliant. Also so happy for Elliot to get some minutes. Yeah, I think that's a really interesting comment. I think the Tsimikas stuff, great to see universally across the board. People just absolutely raving about Tsimikas. I had Chris alongside me. He was doing making a lot of very positive Tsimikas noises sort of coming out of his body, which is great. We've been doing that we've all been doing that, watching him this pre-season. He's been splendid. I agree, 90% of the game I think he tired, and that's one thing. I think he fits. I think he really fits what we're looking for in a left back. But there's levels to being a Liverpool left back, and it makes you appreciate just what Andy Robertson can do, because he doesn't just do it for 95 minutes every week. No, he like beyond. I reckon he probably runs the shops as well, to be honest, and shows no signs of any sort of fatigue. So that'll be a big learning curve for Tsimikas, a big learning curve. And I thought he passed that test really, really well today. And yeah, happy for Harvey to get some minutes. Chris Dingans with the comments here, saying Mo wanted Sadio to have one so badly. Yeah, very, very unselfish Salah play. This is what I think our front 3 needs to get back to. I think when they share it round a bit more, we'll just score more goals. And it was just wonderful to see, particularly Salah setting up Bobby Firmino for the second goal. Great vision, great understanding, great movement. You know, Bobby is often, people say he doesn't score enough goals. Well, look, because ultimately he's the guy who passes the ball to Mo Salah, and Mo Salah does score lots of goals, so who's asked? But it's great that he's got that thing now where he saw it against Osasuna, where he starts off a move and ends it in the box right between the sticks, scores 2 very number 9 goals. And again, he could have admired that pass. He's paid the ball off to Mane, and then the ball's ended up at Salah. Firmino could have switched off there, but he doesn't. He knows. I think he knows he needs more goals, and I think fitness is a big thing, and he looks sharp. Bobby looks back to his best, and the beauty of having Jota means that we might keep him as best for a lot longer as well. Yeah. Chris Dingens saying in terms of the assist, I think he says he's counting it all day. I think we're all counting that as an assist for Mo, right? There's a great stat actually, which I will come to in a moment, about Mo Salah opening day. Tony Blakeway, mate, awesome to have you all back for a new season. What a game! Highlight of the game. Just the noise of the fans, to be perfectly honest. Just hearing it. We normally, obviously, we have the game on. We tended to have it muted. I'd always have a little bit of volume on, but there was nothing to hear. You can hear the commentators a bit, to hear some natural, genuine noise, and it informs you of how the game's going. There's a moment where Trent goes to ground and tries to foul someone, and you can hear their crowd go, oh, that's because the crowd are massive. They're so important to the flow of a football match. So yeah, I kind of enjoyed that. But honestly, scoring the goal, breaking them down, Jota's first, it's bundled, it's not a clean strike, but you just need to get up and running in the season. I always feel a great sense of relief when Liverpool just show they can. It's a new season. Can they still score? Yes, great. Robin Young saying pundits writing us off can suck a lemon. They can, absolutely. They can suck a lemon and eat a poo. Scott Hawks makes 3-0 in third gear. The front three look lethal. 90 minutes and a clean sheet for Virgil. We finally have a deputy left back and Thiago and Hendo to come back. I think we're okay. I think we're more than okay, to be perfectly honest. Right, guys, keep your comments coming in the live chat. I'm just going to pop over to Twitter very briefly with this one for the fact that I mentioned earlier from Andrew Beasley, base tune to red. Great follow, by the way. Mo Salah is the first person to score in the first match of 5 successive Premier League seasons. Yeah, there you go. Look at it. And as Mo says there, it's nice. It is nice. Next one up, Raw FIFA 95 says, the only positive from Virgil's injury is that I got to experience the joy and excitement of him playing for us back when he signed again. Yeah, that makes sense, right? It's like losing your virginity all over again. Which is, except good. So he was boss as well as everyone. We played perfectly tonight. Hope for more to come next Saturday. Can't come quick enough. You'll never walk alone. I know it's going to be a long old week waiting for the Reds to play again, isn't it? Mad that. Crypto baller Sam, who sounds like he's from the not too distant future, says made to look like a pre-season game. Was great to see the return of VVD and Matip to full fitness and keeping a clean sheet. No Robbo, no problem. Midfield strong, dominant show. Broke up play and pressed extremely well. Lovely to see 3 out of the 4 front men get a goal. Outstanding. And yeah, obviously I've been mentioning it in the live comments as well, probably also trying a little too hard to get Mane one at the end as well, which is lovely, but particularly that end one, Mo, just slot it, mate. No one would be asked. But again, I love that. I love that there's a collective determination amongst them to just get more goals. Great. Slider du fromage. Salah showed us why he's the best. Tsimikas looked great. Brazilian lads made us even better, even when after coming on. Big Veg is back. Fans are back. Prem is back. Yeah, I'm loving the praise for Kostas Tsimikas. I think he absolutely thoroughly deserves it. He's been really good. And another one here actually from Peter K _ K91. Salah looked great, but I think a special shout to Kostas at left back. 6 minutes of Premier League football and he had a really good game overall. Get him Reds, what a win. Again, we forget that. He's looked good in pre-season. He's been at the club for a year, but we've not used him. And I think a lot of people would have gone into this pre-season, particularly, or anyone who's got into the season not watching pre-season, would have just thought he wasn't good enough, because the logic always follows. If you're not being used, you must be crap. That seems perfectly logical. That's been my logic on football for many years. It tends not to be under Jürgen though, and he seems to, and Liverpool tend to buy the right characters, and it looks like we've bought another one in Kostas there. So really pleased with him. And my God, we need him, because Robbo's brilliant. If he might never be as good as Robbo, but he's doing a lot of Robbo-like things. So we're playing an understudy to the best left back in the world, and you wouldn't have known today. High praise. Mikhail, to end our Twitter comments, so get your comments in on YouTube Live. I'll be back to that in a second. So every year there's a meltdown over transfers, and every year these lads prove we don't need to worry. So controlled and so much quality will definitely be up there. Come on, absolutely. I mean, look, the season started really brightly for a lot of Liverpool's rivals. Right now, you can't know what's going to happen. Not that you ever can, but it's one game down. And the point is, Liverpool just needed to get up and running. By the international break, we'll have a bit of a clearer picture, because we've played 3 games of football and 2 months in, and so on and so forth. Look, Liverpool have just got to do what they do, and I got a real comforting feeling watching Liverpool today that this is the Liverpool that we had up until Virgil's injury, notwithstanding the Aston Villa results last season, and that we had for the 2 years prior to that. I said this feels very much like title winning Liverpool again. it's very early doors, but this is a. I feel more confident saying that because it's a side that's done it before. This isn't a side that you're hoping can do it, that's got all the right pieces maybe to do it. This is a side that's done it, and that's why people will put City and Chelsea in the pack, because now you've got title winners and European Cup winners, and Liverpool should be in that pack as well for me. And whether anyone else will, who cares? Well, as long as Liverpool are in there, who's bothered? Right, let's get back over to the live comments. I want to say thank you to Mohammed Radea, who's joined us as a first teamer. Mohammed, get your comments in. You have done. You said hello. Good. Hi. Good to see you. Chris D. Dingens again said, does Mo have the record for most Premier League records? He might well have at this point. Liverpool have definitely got quite a few as well. Kev Wright saying, mate, I thought Mo looked sharp and our defence did too. Love the fact we didn't let the home crowd rattle us. Great 3 points in the bag. Massive that. It really is massive. You know, you look at the Brentford stuff and that's fair warning, I think, because I don't think you can use the fact that the Anfield crowd is a massive bonus for us and then think that like no other crowd is allowed to do that. You know, Liverpool do very well in big atmospheres. You know, we've been to some of the biggest stadia on the planet in the last under Jurgen Klopp, and they've flourished in a lot of those environments. But I can also think of environments where they haven't. You know, there are away games. Liverpool's away record was always a thing that needed sorting until it eventually did. But we have. When we have struggled, it has been in big environments. I think about, you know, going away to Red Star is the one that always sticks in my mind. Not the best 11, but also an incredibly hostile atmosphere. And they got it was like their first Champions League group win in however many years, or maybe ever, or whatever. And they got it over a Liverpool side that was a Liverpool side that was very, very good in Europe. So yeah, good. Yeah, we needed to silence the crowd. Liverpool played it wonderfully, and it looks like they really fed off it. And of course, let's not forget, there's an away end as well. You know, of just lads who have and look, Liverpool's the lads who go away every week. And I've gone away a lot in the last few years, but I'm nothing like that level of dedication. I just don't have that ability, don't have that gear to go to for these lads. They're the ones for some people, aways are their Liverpool experience. And they have been robbed of that, because even like if home is your experience, we've been to a couple of home games. You had a few thousand in before Christmas. There was 10,000 at the end of the season. Chances are you might have actually still been able to go see Liverpool at home, but there's been no aways. So this would have been the biggest let-off of almost the lives of those people, and they got to see and they got to sing and shout. Just absolutely brilliant. Oh, Chris actually says again, great comment. I don't know if you pulled this up yet. How about that save from Alisson too? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, how about that save from Alisson Becker? We've got the best goalie in the world, and he's just pulled that out. He didn't even need to. Like, whatever, mate, we're probably going to win the game anyway. But again, it shows you this team just doesn't give up, doesn't surrender, gives absolutely everything for the cause. And to see Ali step up like that, you know, the hero of last season for completely different reasons. I'm glad that he gets to be a hero goalkeeper for the change. That's good. Because, yeah, that's why you've got him. That's why we have a world-class goalkeeper, because that might be that clean sheet might be important. In terms of goal difference, it might not be important, but actually psychologically, starting 3-0 clean sheet, everyone walks away. Every player on the pitch walks away happy with that. And that's Alisson who's done that for us there. Agreeable Animal, welcome as a first teamer. Carl Martin, welcome to Wonder Kid. Just a point, by the way, and I've said this a few times, if you are a wonder kid or a cult hero, you get one bonus show on YouTube every week. It's the Monday Final Word show. So Monday, streaming live to members exclusively on the YouTube channel. But obviously you get access to this chat on this show after every single game as well, which is an added bonus and the emote. But if you ever want to get more from us, then do just subscribe to the redmentv.com. I know a lot of people become members because obviously they want to support the channel, but the best way to do that, because we get the full cut of the dough, is on our own streaming platform, the redmentv.com, and you get loads more content as well, by the way. So I don't want to turn people off who are happy to do it through YouTube. That's cool. I'm just saying, the best value for money you'll get if you want to subscribe to anything that we do is on the redmentv.com. Wow. Yeah, Carl Martin saying they was very impressed by our travelling fans. They were louder on the TV than the Norwich fans. Absolutely brilliant. Great to see. And yeah, Agreeable Animal saying, love that people forget that we were boss, plus love the okay performance from Jota. Still gets the goal. Exactly. You know, you've got brilliant players. Not everyone has to be a 10. In fact, I don't want us playing at 10s at this point of the season. You want to be winning games at 7s and 8s, so that when the time comes, you've got levels to go to. You know, you don't want to burn brightly but shortly. A lot of teams do this. There'll be teams who start this season like an absolute house on fire and they fade. It happens every single year. Liverpool don't want to be that. Liverpool want to peak when everyone else is feeling like they can't go on. You want Liverpool to be coming good. So yeah, thank you. Wonderful. Great to be back. I hope you've enjoyed it. Chris is back too. Oh yes, with player ratings. That is following on directly from here. It'll be a couple of minutes time, but just stay tuned on this live stream and you should be taken directly to it. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you want to get our brand new book, Henderson 10 Years of Red, I have poured blood, sweat and tears into this over the summer. It's here. It's amazing. It's beautiful. We've also got a whole host of other bits and pieces going on for you. There's the documentary that we made, which you surely will have seen by now. But if you haven't, 3-part documentary series exclusively made about Jordan Henderson with the blessing of the Liverpool skipper as well. So his family, coaches, friends. It's just amazing. It's the best thing any fan media's ever made, and it's streaming exclusively on the redmentv.com. Plenty of things, plenty of cool things. But obviously, if you just want to stick with the YouTube, do that. You guys are amazing. Check out Pajak, and then me and him will return for the instant match reaction a little bit later on tonight. Hope to see you there. Ta-da. Hey everyone, our brand new book has landed. Hendo, 10 Years of Red, premium collector's edition, the definitive Jordan Henderson collection in A4 size, 200 pages, full colour, incredible insight, in-depth knowledge and the stories of his rise from a young boy in Sunderland all the way through their academy to the Premier League, taking the captain's armband, becoming the captain and leading Liverpool to be champions of everything and beyond as well. It's got his greatest moments season on season, some incredible, unique, phenomenal custom artwork from some of the best Liverpool artists on the scene, incredible high definition photos of his best moments as well. It is an incredible Jordan Henderson collection and it fits right in your hands just about. It is a behemoth of a book. It is incredible and it is available right now. You can get it and you can learn more about the Liverpool skipper from the people who are closest to him on that journey, friends, family, coaches, players and managers. Yes, it is Hendo, 10 Years of Red, and it is available right now on redmenmerch.com. Get involved.